Yeah, what's up?
What's the deal, man? What's going on? What's the
Hello?
deal, man? What's going on?
Doing that work, wait for Mike to come up this motherfucker. He trying to get on his action.
Mike,
Stir the
Mike,
pot.
don't come up here saying no goofy shit, bro. It's too early for that shit. I'm just letting it be known. It's too early for the goofy shit.
What's up, DeMarcus? You at work?
Nah, not yet. I'm on the way.
Oh, okay.
How y'all doing? Good morning. Can y'all hear the congestion in my
Listen.
voice?
Disgusting.
Anyone there?
Nah, we here. I don't know. I don't know if my shit glitching or not. Hey, there, huh?
No, I can hear you. I can hear you. My bad. I just my bad. I got that I was gonna say IRV GOTTI, but I got that. I got that COVID too. So
Oh, you found out you got COVID?
I don't know. I might.
Um, Make sure you take your medicine, man.
Hey, Brenton, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, man, can you do us a favor? Most of y'all couldn't be able to do a drop of
They
hook
on that
location
nigga
to
ass
the
over there.
other side. I love to hear when niggas be talking to their coworkers, Joe.
Dropping who?
Yeah,
What
just
you
from
mean?
here to over there. You see how you
Oh,
let him
on the
talk to him
side
like
here?
that? On that other side. It'd never be me. Yeah, just get it
Morning
over
to the
there.
black
And
people,
put it in
black
that.
people
Put it
only.
in that loading dock on the other side.
Okay, you talking about
No,
on
what about the
the
white?
little entrance?
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
on
up.
the dock right here,
That
right?
means you're
Yeah, on that
excluding
third dock over there.
Tyler?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's not
appreciate it.
No,
nice.
I
This
got
is
you.
not a
All
segregated
right, all
space.
right.
Mac, you letting them
This is
Mac, you letting them run
inclusiveness
trains
over
on
here,
you
though.
on speaker? Like that's crazy.
Whoa.
And good morning to the people from Canada. Shout out to you.
Hey, why you got this rest in peace, IRV GOTTI? I don't know if you heard, bro, but you know, bruh's a little bit controversial. You know what he did to Ashanti. He tried to kill 50 Cent. Why everybody get a rest in peace? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, it's just to to put the soul at rest. But I believe at the same time, you know, if you do dirt on earth, you're gonna do dirt when you get that dirt put on top of you.
That's what
Preach.
I think too, brother.
Preach.
I think we gotta stop saying rest in peace to everybody. Sometimes it ain't nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, you might have been a
You're a
slum
bad
bag on
motherfucker.
this earth. Rest in peace." That's
That's why they
okay.
say you gotta. The last thing people are gonna remember is how you made them feel and how you treated them. And I think it takes moments like these to remind people. So before you crash out every day and you just shit on people and just do some hateful shit for no reason, remember it'll come back to you in some type of way.
Well, we know her definitely how Ashanti feel. I know she probably dances for joy.
Okay,
I don't. I
that's
don't. I don't think she
that's
dancing how people
excessive.
think.
Yeah, no, I don't think she's dancing because I mean, a death is still a death. He had family and shit, but yeah, he wasn't the nicest person.
He probably still owns whatever um of her music that she probably didn't get back. She probably wanted an apology from that guy. She probably has a lot of unresolved emotions on him, and now he's dead. Like
Rest in peace, Irv Gotti, man. It's not my place to judge, man. You know, that's
Hold on.
God's
So
place.
We listen and we
you
don't
subscribe to
judge.
Tupac? You think you like Tupac? You think only God can judge you? You don't think we can judge you?
I mean, I'm not saying people can do what the fuck they want to do, bro. I'm just saying it's not my place to judge. Like, do what you
Yeah, I was
want.
about to say. He said he don't think it's his job to judge
Y'all
anybody.
do what
Y'all
y'all
can
want.
judge whoever y'all want.
Hmm.
Some of y'all, all y'all do is judge on here, and then pretend like y'all don't judge.
Wake that up.
That part.
I'ma
I
just
just
be
want to let
honest
y'all
about
know
me being a
I
chef. I
judge.
judge every day. I often say about me being a chef, I judge every fucking day. So
I mean, people make judgments, so I guess you're judging either way. So, but the thing is,
I just did a quick Google search on IRV GOTTI, yo. They said last July, IRV GOTTI was sued for sexual assault and rape by an anonymous accuser who said she had been in a relationship with the music mogul
wow.
between 2020 and 2022.
That's why I keep saying, in general, we need to stop defending people we do not know personally. These people have fucking skeletons upon skeletons upon skeletons upon skeletons. We all have skeletons, so yeah.
Irv Gotti also was trolling 50 Cent for getting shot 9 times.
Yo, 50 is
I
on
was just
his
gonna say, let's
I
not
ass,
love
act like
50.
niggas
bro.
don't troll.
Y'all seen the fake tombstone he had next to
Yes.
him?
Yep.
Bro.
50 is the best troller ever. So me personally, with Earth trolling 50, I don't feel no type of way behind this shit because
The
50
But
the
trolls everybody.
well, what
the
but
mar
but what do you call? Why is it trolling? And that's not just who he is. I don't think he's trolling. I think when he posts everything he posts, that's his dead ass feelings.
he's the definition of leave me alone or else.
He's the
Yeah,
one to fuck
that's
around
some
and
whole
find out.
shit.
That's his name. Fuck
That's
around and
some
find
whole
out.
shit. That's some whole shit.
I think two things can
But
be
why
true.
is it that?
Hold
Wait,
on. Let's use your words, Nick. Why do you think that's some whole shit? I want to hear this out.
This is funny.
Sometimes you can be the bigger person, and then if you want to just continue being a whole ass nigga, then just continue to be a whole ass nigga.
that
But
doesn't
why is it
exist
a
in
whole ass nigger? Because that's his personality.
Miss Mara, hold on. That doesn't exist in hip hop. This is hip hop, right? So
Yeah, and hold on. It's a lot of meat on this bone because you said a lot without saying much, Nick. I think you first of all, as we all know, as adults up here, we can't control how people feel. And if you troll me after somebody tried to nearly kill me, I think it's
But I can say
okay.
you
Oh,
just
can I
said you
finish, or you don't want me to finish?
no because you just said the key word. You can't control how somebody react, and if I think that's some whole shit, then I just think it's some whole shit, and that's all. I don't
That's
need for
not a
you to.
reaction. That's an opinion.
That's me.
It's not
Okay,
the
if
same
that's me.
thing.
Wait. If I think it's some whole shit, then I think it's some whole shit. You can't sit here and try to change
No,
my
I'm not.
opinion
I'm not
about
trying
it.
to change your opinion at all. I
That's
just
what
want
some
to.
people in this room are trying to do.
No. I don't think anybody in this room
That's
is
not
trying to
what
do
I'm
that.
trying to do at
I
all.
just,
I said there's a
I
difference.
just want to understand your why of why you think that, and then we can move on. I mean, I don't want you to feel like we're trying to change your opinion because we're not. I know I'm not. So, yeah, it's up to you though. Why do
Cause
y'all
y'all,
think? Why do y'all think somebody has to be the bigger person? Somebody was trolling me and saying negative things in a negative way about me after, well, not me. After that, I don't want to call him a young man, but that man has, like somebody was trying to murder him. Like he had got shot 9 times. I think that's okay for him to feel like, yo, it's always gonna be up for these people, you know?
I mean, 50 had a lot of time to sit in the hospital and all these different situations and really take in what happened to him. And he made a conscious decision. Um, as I move forward in life, they will never forget what they tried to do to me.
And I'm
And
never gonna bring a op around me. Period.
and bro, like I don't think people realize the consequences of just trying to put somebody in harm's way and stuff like that. And it's cute to say, "Oh, be the bigger person." Especially, I always want black people to forgive. Like we're always supposed to be like, "Yeah, it's cool.
We're the most
Let's
forgiving
not worry
people in the
about
world,
So, but when
unfortunately.
people feel our wrath, okay, it becomes too much for people. But at the same time, people don't show enough love to each other. People say respect the dead, but why don't you respect the living? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, hold on. Hey, Showtime, can you say that again? I need to write that in my notes. Can you
I
say that
said,
one more time, please?
I said,
Y'all niggas in here don't respect the living. What is we talking about, bro?
Yo,
Talk about respect the
Shogun,
living,
so
bro.
are you?
Shogun.
No, hold on, bro. What the
What are you
fuck is
talking
we
about?
talking about here?
He can't say that again.
I,
All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
Okay, I
bro.
mean, I just want to hear. I just
First of
want to
all,
write in my notes.
it's not a personal attack towards you. You're not the only person that says that. I got to make that clear. I said,
No,
people,
I know. I got you.
all
Go
right,
ahead.
people talk about respect the living, the dead, but they should respect the living. You know what I'm saying? We always wait for the worst situations to do what we should have been doing. Like there's a lot of people that are suicidal. We're like, oh man, we should have hung out more and do this. But people are constantly dying every day, but nothing really changes though. It's just like people just go back to their regularly scheduled program and go back to their bubble. So it makes it tough to feel like, do people really care? Your car could be broken down on the side of the road and people just driving by until you get out the way. And that's how people treat each other
Well,
until
let me
they're
ask
in a
you a question.
situation.
Let me ask you a question there, Showtime. Where does this issue come from? Is it a cultural problem? Is it a like what type of problem is it? Like
I feel like we don't realize how connected we really are as people because we may not be hit directly immediately when something happens to somebody else, but it does affect us. Like he was a black mogul, and there's all these different things on his name that people are going to start talking about instead of what he actually accomplished. But when it comes to a lot of these Caucasian dudes, they get immortalized, and they had all types of crazy situations. You know what I'm saying? And this is like, damn, you're working towards greatness, right? As a black man, and it's like, are they going to use certain things against you that don't even matter when you try to be the best person you could be instead of trying to understand who you are? And a lot of people don't take the time to do that because people don't care. You know, so
Shogun, go ahead. I know you wanted to respond to some of that.
It ain't nothing to respond to. I feel like he's right about everything he said. I just think that where the problem comes from, I think has not been addressed yet because many people in here are guilty of being involved with the existing issue itself, right? Like I think it's a cultural problem. I think it's something that the culture does in general. I think that is something that doesn't get addressed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just interested in seeing people address it because that's something that everybody does. Everybody want to Joan and Josh and make fun and troll and this and that. When Ice Spice was losing weight, niggas was on her ass. When anything that happens, people want to just be on people's ass. People don't know what people going through, bro. But that's never been something
bro,
that people don't want to defend. That
Shogun,
people.
That
But
part.
here's the thing, though. People don't want to defend. People don't want to have this conversation until somebody's dead, and then all of a sudden, oh, we should have this, we should have that, motherfucker. But then we forget we had this conversation a month or two later when the shit happens again. Like again, this is a cultural issue. So I just want the culture to take accountability for itself at the end of the day.
Shogun, I want to add to what Shogun's saying. Like, imagine, remember when they showed Travis Hunter and just people were just pressed on the issue how unattractive he is as a man. Why did that matter?
Yeah, motherfuckers
You
was
know,
gunning
and
him.
like, and it's just like, what does his looks have to do with his greatness? And then, looks is subjective, right? Depending on who you are as a person. And it's just like everybody microanalyzed everything that he did into this nigga just ran off the internet. But he has a chance to be the top pick. But that's all people are gonna remember about him now. They don't even talk about how great he is anymore. It's just people have remnants of when they were shitting on the kid.
And I want to bring it back one more.
Well, hold on,
I
hold
want
on.
to. I want to bring it
I
back to Irv
gotta
Gotti
give him a
though.
little pushback, bro.
I got to bring it back to Irv
Go
Gotti
ahead.
though.
Let's bring it back to Ergotti.
Because my
Go ahead.
thing is, I know he did some foul shit, and I don't even know all the details of all the foul shit that he's done. And this is why I asked that question the other day about R. Kelly, because like at what point are we drawing a line of this person contributed to the culture, they contributed to society, et cetera, with the womp, versus what they did wrong? Like, yeah, nobody is saying that what they did wrong it shouldn't be wrong or that we shouldn't hold these people accountable for what they did. But what I'm thinking is like where do we draw the line? How much is you know what I'm saying? Like where does the judgment begin in the oh okay, like yeah, he did some fucked up shit, but this person, they still contributed this and that with the womp. Like that's where the slippery slope is for me.
I think you could compartmentalize. Okay, this person's great. They have a legacy. They build things, but at the same time, as a person, though, they're not the best person.
No, I agree. Irv
They
Gotti not the
they.
best person, but we should be able to say R.I.P. Irv Gotti.
Oh yeah, I wasn't arguing that. Who was arguing that in
No,
space?
it was, it
Oh no,
was
it's
Mike.
Mike,
That
right?
was Mike.
Yeah, that was definitely myself. I want to let you guys know that was 1,000% me. I think I want to get to Miss Moore hand because her hand was raised, but I think sometimes it's okay to say, yo, everybody. I get the idea of yeah, you want their soul to rest in a peace, but it's also that like yeah, if you was a shitty person on earth and you didn't try to do anything to like change some of that behavior, or you didn't like not necessarily apologize or have empathy for some of the harm you did, like yeah, I don't really care that you.
Can I ask you one
Mike,
question
is
Okay,
then
the art?
before
hold
we
on,
get to
hold
this
on. Let me
Martin?
finish. Let me finish. Because like I care that your family's losing you or whatnot, but it's not impacting me. Like, oh yeah, like this. No, this Irv Gotti was a shitty person to me. Like, so like, yeah, I'm not feeling the most sorriest for him. But go ahead, Miss Mara.
Hold on, Ms. Mark. Before you go, can I ask Mike one real quick question then? I remember when King Von died, everybody was saying R.I.P. King Von. I know that's not
I
exactly what I'm
never
saying.
said R.P.
I
King
didn't say
Von.
you
I
said
never said.
I didn't
Oh,
say
okay.
you said R.I.P. King Von. I'm just asking you, would you have the same energy for people who work? Because I remember spaces going around, threads going up, everybody, oh, R.I.P. King Von. He was the realest. He was this, he was that. Would you have that same energy for people who would say the same about King Von or a murderer? Because see, what Irv Gotti was accused of is completely
You
different
want
than
me to answer
murder.
your
Yeah,
question?
go ahead.
I would have the same energy. Like if a person's doing bad on this world or whatnot, negative energy, demonic energy, I'm not feeling sorry for them. That's why I don't feel sorry for any of these rappers like King Von himself that do these type of things that like yeah, like I
Mike,
don't feel bad
is the
for them.
problem is the
So
worship.
wait. So Mike, you was online sitting here saying the same shit that you were saying when Vaughn was there, right? You said all these things to those people that were saying that
I
on
don't
Twitter.
even think I was on Twitter at that point in time when he passed away, to be honest. That was what, like
I'm,
2021, 2022?
okay, I'm just checking because I'm like,
But
all right, bro.
I don't
I
feel
mean,
I
you
don't
tough. I got you. You bro. You tough.
I'm just like I don't feel necessarily sorry. Like, bro, he did a lot of negative things in this world. Like, yeah, do I wish his soul, I guess, rest in peace wherever his soul go? Yeah,
Mike,
sure. But
is your issue the worshiping part of the RIP, or that people are forgiving things they didn't atone for?
I think it's more the worshiping. Cause they try to make it seem like when people pass away that they was like amazing people while they was here. And I mean, they might have did some amazing things, but they did a lot of hurtful things too.
Yeah, I think a big problem in society is that talent supersedes people's bad actions. That's why you can have R. Kelly
Man,
or
you
Diddy,
podding
different things
today.
like that.
Hey,
You know,
Showtime's giving y'all a lot of truth, like because society does do that. And say
or,
that one more time. I need to take that in my notes.
come on, man.
Talented succeeds.
In society, people let talent
Yeah.
supersede bad actions and things like that. Even looks too. If a person looks good enough, I remember when that Casey Anthony lady killed her kid, and people saw how big her butt was. It was like, oh, I forgive her. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, you niggas is sick, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's just fucked up.
I low key think I don't. I want to get to. Go ahead, Miss Moore. Go ahead.
I completely forgot my thought. I'll come back to you.
All right. I low key think that the one flaw that we have in society, like I believe in second chances and all that, but I think we give a lot of people grace and shit like that. Some people are just like naturally shitty people, and like that don't get talked about enough. Because like yeah, if you talented or whatnot, NBA, like in anything, talented, music, art, sports, whatever, entertainment, we give you more grace than what a regular human being will get, and that's the part that I don't really fuck with.
Like, if somebody said Beyonce murdered somebody, the pushback would be insane. Nobody, I'm not gonna say nobody, but the majority of people, like, there'll be no way she would do something like that. She's an angel, and that's very dangerous. But the people that do have that level of influence, do you feel like they have a responsibility to watch their actions more than a average person?
Nah, I think that's another tricky thing when people say that. Like, I think like to some extent to yeah, but like for the most part, like they also humans. Like, as long as they ain't doing like no super shitty things. Like I heard yesterday y'all was talking about like Chris Brown and whatnot, and how y'all I think it was someone said they felt like he didn't deserve to win a Grammy or get invited to the Grammys because of he just had another recent incident with another young lady. But it's like when do we give people like time to like show us that they might have changed or healed and stuff like that? I don't think we I think we cherry pick who we do that for.
For sure, cherry pick.
I think people have to let go too. I mean, give that person a chance to grow. It's like once you fail, people are like, no, you gotta stay where you're at. You can't move from that position. Sit in it. But it's just like, do you sit in your own shit? That it's a I think it's a weird balance between the people who feel a certain way and the actual person, and what they actually will do in the judgment after that.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I ain't gonna lie, I'm with you. But I mean, if y'all got pushback, please, I'd love to hear a different perspective.
I had to take real quick. If y'all cool with me getting it off.
Go
Go
ahead, man.
ahead.
First off, like, what up, bro? Shogun. All y'all, what's going on? Um, Only thing I say to like the whole RIP thing is like I don't think that's like condoning anybody's actions or praising them or anything like that. I think it's just but I'll say for me, what I think it is like somebody just being human, seeing someone that passed that people knew, that people loved, however you might have had, your own interactions with them and anything like that. That's up to, those people to decide, like, how they personally feel about them. But it is simply just saying, like, yo, like, rest in peace. So, like, I hope that wherever the next form of this is, whatever the next like plane that it goes to. Hope you find peace there. And even if you hope you find peace there, it may be because you couldn't find peace here. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's valid. I definitely hear that response. So, what do you feel like? Because I know you said it, and I think I got an ideal kind of your perspective on this. But what do you feel like when people like they don't say rest in peace, and maybe they go to maybe the extreme like 50 Cent did, as far as saying rest in peace, kind of disrespected the dead. What do you feel about that?
I mean, I think at that point it's their own personal people that had their own interactions with him. While I don't think that's something that you should do personally, just 'cause I feel like that's just like below you at that point. Like you already won, you still alive. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, like if you have your own personal interactions with him, I can't tell you to how to feel about it, however you want to uh, however you want to get that off, however you want to express that emotion. But I think just for, like the general public, with fans and everybody, like yeah, it's just a rest in peace because that's how we hope for peace at the very least.
Well, let me chime in on it. I'm gonna say with the rest in peace situation that we on right now, you feel me? It's always gonna be a 50-50 because you got to think about it. You feel me? We don't know the lifestyle that young man lived, but some people know some of the lifestyle he did live. You see what I'm saying? And like when I say the 50-50, say for instance, he was a street nigga by day, but a godly man at night, a family man at night. His family gonna always say rest in peace. But them street niggas gonna always say, fuck that nigga, we got him. You see what I'm saying? So like it's always gonna be a 50-50 on that shit, bro. It's never gonna be all the way let his soul rest. And you feel me? That's how 50 feel. You feel me? Like 50 feel like whatever we had in the streets is fuck you, nigga. But his wife over there saying rest in peace, baby. I miss you. I love you. You see what I'm saying?
Demarcus, let me ask you a question. If the roles were reversed and 50 passed away, how do you think Irv Gotti would be moving?
Shit, he'll be happy. You gotta think about it. That's his op. That's his op. So like he's gonna be happy. Uh 50 gonna be laid to rest and his family gonna be saying this and that. That's just how it's gonna be. It's always gonna be a 50-50.
Yeah, see, that's kind of like so. You basically explained it the best way, because I feel like Nick said, he said he feel like that's some loser shit and all that. But how is it loser shit when the same person, if 50 would have died, Irv Gotti would have been doing the same shit. So it's just like I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's loser shit. I just think that's how he feel about the interactions and experience that he had with Irv Gotti. So
Right. Like I said, I think it's like more based on people's personal experiences with them. Ain't no way you tell somebody how they should or shouldn't react to that. I also ain't going to just straight up put that on Irv like yo he act out in the same way just because 50 is such a like petty nigga type shit. You know what I mean? But now it's like I'm just be trying to speak to like just regular people that ain't never had a ain't never had a conversation with him. Nigga only heard fucking Murder Inc. songs on the radio.
that's valid. That's
50
valid.
has been consistent his whole time in the industry, which is why I don't take it anyway. If he don't fuck with you, if he said it's up and stuck, he has never taken the stance of he's
So shit.
forgiving ever.
I mean, you could still look at it as like, at what point do you, hold some type of respect just for,
But what
somebody
is
that
respect
passed.
after you got shot 9 times? Aren't you going to be constantly on your edge when you were in that hospital bed? You almost died. People
I've
set
never
you
been
up,
shot.
people close, but
I
that's my
don't.
point. That's
I,
why I'm always like, if we don't understand in his shoes, somebody set him up and he got shot 9 motherfucking times. And now anybody that even looks like an op is not allowed around him, which is the same shit that happened with Meech. Like he is very consistent in his behavior. He has not changed who he is from the day he entered this industry. It's been who he's been consistently.
So, real quick, Mar, like you wouldn't see that as being like performative. Like if you really got beef like that, like going
No,
to
that's
social
just
media.
how he is. I listen, like I said, I know somebody that was shot 5 times and made it through, and he's exactly the same way. He don't
So he's
trust
on.
a fucking soul.
So he's on Instagram, like posting his people, like
No,
people that died.
he's
Oh, so
unapologetically him.
that's the.
Well, let me ask you, Seth.
Yeah, I don't think
Two
it's
things can
performative.
be true at once. I
Do you,
think people miss that part sometimes.
do you think people are entitled to grace? I mean, I think you got to give grace, give forgiveness, and love to get that back. I don't think that's
No,
automatically owed
I
to
don't
you.
think it. I'm not even looking at it as grace. I'm looking at it as being performative. Like it's
But how do
not.
we? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it as being performative. Like there's if you honestly felt that way about that nigga, posting it and posting your like adulations and happiness about it, like just go be happy about it, my nigga. Like what do like you posting it on the internet to show something further and then like say you say fuck that nigga and then dot 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 RIP or however you played it out, like you can look at it and say like, yo, that was some cornball shit you just did. Sure, you have your pain and your resentment behind it, but nigga, like you could express that in so many better ways than the way that you did.
Okay, but let me
Can
ask
But
you
we?
a
that's
question.
subjective.
How do
I
we
need
know
to.
That's
he's
I need
not
to
subjective,
say
showing
though.
him
something real
grace right
quick.
now? How do we
I
know
need
he's
to
not
say
showing him grace by not going in on him? All he did
no.
was do one little post. He could go in.
I want to correct something too. Like Ms. Mara keeps saying, oh, he got, or I don't know. Mike said this too. He got shot or whatever. I don't think Irv Gotti and him the reason why he got shot. He got shot
They're
on
not.
some.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I was about
I
to
don't
say
know
because
if you
y'all
know.
Okay,
keep
so
So
where's
bringing
your
that.
argument?
yeah, I don't know if you know the whole story. Yes, Irv Gotti and them did not have anything to do with that
Okay, that's
specifically.
something. Y'all keep
But
bringing that up as a
No, I'm
defense
bringing
to
up
like.
the fact that he's
come
shot. He
come.
was shot, so his actual
Yeah,
way
but
of
he
thinking
didn't.
changed.
Oh
But
my gosh, let me explain the story, please. So the story goes, he did not get shot by Irv Gotti or whatnot, but Irv Gotti was basically trolling him, laughing at him, using that as a joke. He also, I'm not sure if you know this, but he also used to fuck with this guy named Supreme, who used to also basically, he was basically like the head of Murder Inc. without being the head of Murder Inc. So that's kind of why he conflates the two. Which 50 got beef for obviously Supreme and Irv and then Ja Rule as well. I'm not sure if you know the story.
I know the story.
Exactly.
You interrupted me before I even.
Well, you asked that question, so it gave like you didn't understand the story.
But that's even when I'm getting more
You
to
can
Mars'
still
point.
ask a
Like,
fucking question without just trying to see if y'all know the answer, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Stop muting me.
yeah, I'm just saying to Mars'
Okay, but
point,
my
like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying to making it like his is like being on his P's and Q's across the board to niggas, but this is clearly somebody that you can see has like like 2 degrees of separation from the person that you actually had that issue with. At a certain point, like sure you can have your traumas and have your issues or whatever, but broadcasting it out to the world and making it seem like
Hold on. A pushback, because
go
everybody
ahead.
broadcasts everything out to the world.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Well, I
I
was
mean,
So
gonna.
we can't let you that like that's society at this point, right? Everybody broadcasts everything out to the world. So we like
Also,
I
man,
don't think that's
I don't
if
a
know, bro. I
if
gotta,
if
I gotta
if
look at it a little bit different, just because 50 is a person of status. I understand this how he moves and everything. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. It look corny from my perspective, just
if
because.
if
but
this
it
was
I'm
corny,
doesn't.
me.
But
Seth.
it looks corny to you because you never were in that lifestyle, so you don't know how a person that was in that moves, and that's the only thing
Honestly,
that I'm
No,
saying.
it
Like we
looks
don't.
corny because he's an adult man. I'm sorry, I'm not
But
about to
if
argue like that with you,
if
Mara.
that's who his personality is, like my father was petty till the day
It's a
he
corny.
died at
It's a
70
corny
years old.
personality. Then it's a
that's
corny
subjective.
personality
Y'all
to
But
be
keep
that's just,
that's
but
perspective.
that's
subjective.
who
That's
he
according
is.
That's
to
my
you.
perspective.
And
I'm
that's
not
what
saying
made
Yeah.
him
of course,
survive
like
up until
you don't gotta
today.
argue me telling me I've never been no type of lifestyle. Da, da, da. Like I
Yeah,
don't
I
have
think
to.
the
I don't
lifestyle
have to
point is
identify a
I don't
lifestyle
like
to
that
say
point,
what
but
something that looks like
It's
looks
not,
lame
no,
to
it's
me.
because I don't like that people say that it's corny because it's something you don't understand.
Well, that's your
I
perspective.
could say, but not, it's not a perspective
I
thing.
think
It's
I
just,
think your I
why
think your
does it
opinion
have
is
to be a
corny.
negative
Like
connotation because somebody doesn't understand why somebody else is the way they are? It
I
doesn't have to be a
understand.
negative
No,
condemnation.
I
It
I
can
can
just be that
understand.
maybe he should just be left to be who he is and people not fuck with him because they know how he's going to react.
Well, reacting for opinions, and I'm speaking on my opinion about the situation. I'm telling you what it is. Why is that such a problem for me? It's telling me that I never live a certain type of
Mike,
lifestyle.
Mike, I got a
That's
question
not
for you
what
when
it,
they're done.
You can go ahead, bro. I'm not gonna keep
All
go
right,
ahead,
saying.
Don. Or who is next?
I was gonna ask you a real quick question. So, if this situation is corny, is hip hop corny as a whole? Because there's a lot of weird ass situations
Wake
where
it up.
people are preying on people's downfall, but people indulge into it.
Thank you.
I think being performative.
But
I
hip hop
think
is
being
performative though. That's what I'm asking. Is hip hop as a
that
whole corny?
this isn't an
Performative
active
is
hip
subjective.
this isn't an active hip hop. This is an active personal dealings.
No, but this situation is reflected on
Hip
hip
hop
hop.
is, yeah, it really
This
is.
isn't a hip hop issue. This is a personal issue that happens with two people that are in hip hop. You see what I'm
But
saying?
that's nah. I agree with bro. It
This
got
was a
something to do with
street
hip
issue.
hop.
This was a street
Now
issue.
it was a street issue,
You see what
but
I'm saying?
they brought it to the internet and hip hop. But you got to think about it. A lot of these things be street issues, but is involved around hip hop. So I feel like y'all both got a point, but I feel like it do got something to do with hip hop. Though I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's
I
like
think we'd
look
be
at
naive to
Quavo's
say it don't have
situation.
anything to do
Look
with
at
hip
the
hop.
when
I'm not saying it
Quavo
don't
used
have
to
anything to do with hip hop.
take
I'm
out
They
the
saying
brought
the
that
Beyonce.
shit to
the
hip hop.
incept where
It started from
the
the streets and
inception
then
point
brought it to
is
hip hop.
niggas
Undercover
having a personal
Brazy.
issue.
It's a lot of shit. You feel me?
I just find it funny that people who don't or not from the hood or who had a better upbringing find people's
Where you know
behavior
where I'm from?
corny when people
How you know
and
where I'm
find
from?
people's behavior. We've had this discussion, Seth, and
How
find
you know
people's
where I'm
behavior
from?
corny on how they
Damn,
found a
Dr.
way to survive.
Vontae.
Hey, I got a question for
He's
y'all.
saying he's still alive, so that's it.
Do y'all even know how this beef started?
No,
We just said
some
it.
of
We
them
just
They
you
said
We
know
really
it.
just
don't, and
do it
I
we
you
grew
don't
just
up through
understand
most of
what's
this
going
shit,
on
so I
in
we
the
could
street
just
type
just
laugh
shit
at
Seth
it.
though.
is actually right. This is a street beef that became hip hop
thank you. It's over
Oh yeah,
Supreme
but I
in
said they
the
brought it to the
gangs in
music
Jamaica,
industry.
the gangs in Jamaica, Queens that 50 was a part of, and the
no,
Supreme
no, no.
team.
What happened was so the beef started because 50 was hanging with a dude that robbed Ja Rule. And 50 was trying to get on. Like he was actually cool with Ja until that moment. And Ja was like, why the fuck you hanging with him? Blah, blah, blah. And
Thank
that's
you.
how the beef started. They took
Maxwell was right about that too.
they
He was
took a
right about
chain
that.
off Ja. And so Ja saw 50 with him. He's like, you fuck with that nigga, I don't fuck with you, basically.
There you go.
And that's where the shit blew up. And
Okay, so yeah,
50 started
that's what I
making the
be saying.
mixtapes and dissing Ja on every mixtape because he was trying to create a buzz.
But
And
just
yeah.
And
like
he
he
said it
dissing
was up
Ja,
in
And
but
smoke.
he
the
was
shit all
dissing,
came to a head in
Ja,
Atlanta.
he was dissing Nas, he was dissing Jay Z, he was dissing Fat Joe, he was dissing anybody that was coming out of New York because that was a
No, that was his.
crazy.
So that was the song before he got shot. You talking about
Yeah,
How
that
to
was
Rob?
yeah. You talking about how to rob that shit?
That
Ja
shit was
Rule, I
before he
mean
even got
Fat Joe and Jada Kiss was after they did that song together
New
with
York.
New York.
They,
Yeah,
after they did New York, yeah. But the original beef started because they were 50 was hanging with some dudes from Queens that robbed Ja Rule and took a chain off of him. And the shit came to a head in Atlanta, the infamous studio fight where somebody got stabbed and 50 had to put an order of protection out because they forced him to do it. And they was like, oh, 50, you a snitch. And then 50 got shot, of course. And y'all know the rest of the story. But yeah, it was some street shit that just
I thought 50 the police did that on their own. Like he didn't do that.
yeah,
He
that's
didn't
what I'm
have a
saying. They
fight.
forced him to do it. That's what I mean.
But
Like he didn't have a say so in it. Basically,
oh, okay, yeah, that's how it
he
happened.
had to put an order of protection out because he got stabbed. Even though 50 was like, this ain't shit. And Supreme gets out of jail. Of course, he fucking with Ja and Irv, and he pretty much bankrolling Murder Inc. at that point on the low. He kind of cleaning
He
up
was
his
funny
dirty
enough
money.
too, and cleaning his money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was cleaning his money. And Supreme put the hit on 50. He was like, this nigga's fucking up the money. I'm getting money with these dudes. Like, you fucking that up. And it was some street shit that went hip hop, basically. Like
Right.
Self said.
Well, thanks for clearing that up, Maxwell, as our hip hop historian. Greatly appreciate it.
I'm not the historian. I just watched the Beef DVD like 50 million times.
Same.
Well, hopefully, again,
But
go.
rest in peace to Irv, man.
Oh, get your rest in peace off. My bad.
No, my bad, man.
No, go
Rest in
Nah,
ahead.
peace.
Pay him some more respect.
Viddy
Because
Viddy
I
Vici.
mean, he still, shit, that's the dude that brought us DMX to be on the low quietly. So yeah, I'm always give him love, man.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was just all Jaru.
The historian dropping gems.
Yeah, he played a small role in Jay Z getting hot. He produced a few of the early records for Jay. Nobody knows that, but you know,
That was one
hey,
of my favorite parts of the what was that Black album, but Fade to Black DVD. Them going back and like talking about some of the stories. That shit was fire. It's like, I mean,
like,
bitty
like
bitty
Irv
Gucci.
was Irv didn't he did more than just Murder Inc. Man, Irv did a lot of shit that we fuck with in hip hop. He just didn't talk about it all
All right,
because nobody
go ahead,
his
Church. We know you got something to say.
What's the word, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Salute to the room. Yeah, basically,
You playing
man.
that chop and roll?
Yeah, basically, I don't get why people are sensitive about what 50 posted. It's his persona. This is who 50 Cent is.
Persona.
He People smoke on their ops every day in hip hop. So if you like a little Dirk track, you've been participating in the same type of energy. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. And again, he joked online, like he said, I'm smoking on, which is in his character to do so. If 50 Cent didn't say anything, people would be looking at 50 like, yo, what's up? So he did say something, but at the same time, he did pay his respects and said, nah, I'm joking, RIP to Irv. So I don't get why everybody has their panties in a bunch. It's, people are extremely sensitive nowadays, but at the same time, in hip hop, some of our hip hop
You
is
sound sensitive,
extremely
from my
aggressive.
opinion.
So it is what it is.
Church, are you from Jamaica, Queens?
Nah,
Oh,
that's actually my least favorite outside of Staten Island. That's my least favorite borough. So Queens is
okay.
like number 4 on my list.
I
Rockabye,
am one of
baby,
50's biggest fans
rockabye.
because
Mm,
when it's
mm,
up and
mm,
stuck,
mm.
it's up and stuck. And I've
So
been
you,
like that since a kid. I don't give a fuck. There's certain things you cannot come back from in life, and that's just the way shit is. And them two have beef, and it's gonna be up and stuck. So however he decides to act after the fact, that's who he is. He don't like it.
Yeah, and I want to double down on what Miss Moore said. And I'm gonna be extreme with my shit. I'm a big believer in growth and development, but I think some
You
things
ain't
and
shit,
some shit.
nigga.
Can I fucking talk, please? Some things in some situations I'm not ever trying to go back from. So like, it's people that I may dislike from middle school, high school, college. I just don't ever want to see them people. I don't ever want to make amends, or so it's just kind of
well,
that.
Mike, to that point, in their demise or downfall or anything like that, will you celebrate it publicly?
Yes,
I asked Mike.
Oh, it varies on a person. I can't tell you. It just depends on a
exactly.
person.
Middle school, Mike?
That's fair.
I probably do the same thing too. I might dance. I might celebrate. Announce how much I'm happy.
Man, y'all some
I
evil. Y'all
get
some
the
evil
sense.
motherfuckers,
That's what I
man.
say.
Like, hey,
Like,
man, y'all
I
gotta
get.
celebrate
that's what
I
I'm
life,
get.
bro.
saying.
Like,
Like,
I give
personally,
the.
Okay,
sen-
let me
I
let me just tell
understand the
you one thing. It
sentiment.
Oh,
was
one mic, yo, and then Nick. Again, I don't know if this is like your trolling persona, but it's not. It's really not good because it's easy to pick up on. But you just said 50 was a asshole, childish. But you just saying, yeah, somebody you dislike in high school and middle school, you would dance, do it. I don't even want to picture you dancing, but I guess dance on whatever they're doing. So I'm kind of confused, buddy. Like, is it one thing or the other? Because I'm kind of puzzled here. Like, again, if you're trying to troll, you're doing a terrible job at it. Because I'm really picking up on it. Just want to throw that out there. Maybe get better at trolling. Maybe. Hello.
Y'all like to mute the fuck out that y'all like you literally it says muted by host like for the longest
oh,
period of time, so it was not a double mute. Like you just love that shit, bro. Like come on,
You
man.
didn't address anything
was
I
I
just
not
said.
saying that yesterday? Did I not say that yesterday?
Yeah,
Was it
it's
past?
just,
Oh,
but I don't have that many people I don't like today right now. Like only some of the people on Twitter, and like if I found out that they died or something like
All
that,
right,
I'll
yeah. Let's
probably
get this nigga off the
be going
stage, yo.
crazy.
This nigga want people on Twitter to die, yo. Come on, like, come on.
okay.
Go
So
get
I
in the
just want to say
field, yo.
something.
Go ahead, Miss Moore.
I want. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so I was the queen of, you can't wish bad this on people because it'll come back and haunt you. Like, you should always just be like, kind-hearted. Until one day I was in a grocery store with an op found my baby father. We were doing groceries, shopping, 2 kids, one in the grocery cart. The motherfucker stood at the end of the aisle with his hand on his waist and was basically threatening to shoot my baby father in front of the kids. Didn't do that, but he took a fucking 2-liter bottle of Pepsi and threw it down the aisle to hit my baby father, and it hit my daughter in the head. It's up and stuck for life. I will dance on his grave. I will I will go get a bottle when I hear he dies.
Are you gonna
And
get a
when he
2 liter?
lost his
Out of
fucking
curiosity.
brother, I was fucking happy as shit. So yes, there are some people, and you can call me corny, you can call me whatever the fuck you want, but I will laugh, I will post his picture, I will be the happiest person the day that man is 6 feet fucking under.
Are you going to put it on TikTok?
You see? And you're joking. This is why some of
So
No,
y'all,
I think LinkedIn
that
might
was
be a
a
better
serious.
option.
That's hilarious.
my daughter was
Wait,
fucking
also
4 years old.
watch yourself, Mike.
You is hold on.
Watch
I ain't
yourself.
gonna lie, stuff. I don't. You did kind of step on her what she just said. I don't really like that. I ain't
No,
gonna hold you.
no. That was a real question. Like, would you put it on would you put it on social media for that purpose? Like, I'm
What part of yes? Don't you? I would fucking pull balloons out. He's dead. He hit my fucking kid in the head with a 2-liter bottle of soda over something you had with another grown man. But you couldn't wait until you caught the grown man by himself.
But you want to call,
Wait.
a post, internet post corny
Oh, she's on the
I,
opposite side of
I
that
still
though.
think
when it's
think
consistent in his internet
it's
persona.
corny.
It's
I
crazy.
still think
Well,
it's
No, no,
Church,
no.
corny.
she you just came in.
It
She's
isn't
actually been
corny.
arguing
It
that
isn't
he's been
corny.
consistent. Just so you know.
Like
Wait,
I
I'm
said, you
sorry.
can't tell people how to
Whatever you
react to
say,
certain
Cho.
shit.
Whatever you say.
And
I'm
just
not
because you
telling no.
don't agree with it,
I'm
just
not telling
because you
nobody.
agree with it doesn't mean
Okay,
it's corny. Like I said, you can agree that he shouldn't do it, but saying that his behavior is corny, you can't tell
that's
someone
just
that
my
their
opinion.
behavior is a certain way because you don't understand.
I just want to
My
let y'all know.
I
opinion
don't
on
think
I'm
Miss
what
gonna
I
Mara.
reset
do.
the
I don't
room
think
in
Miss
2
Mara
minutes. So
likes.
get y'all shit off.
I don't think Miss Mara likes when some people give their opinion like it's a fact.
See how I mute
People
y'all?
don't act like
I
it's an
don't.
opinion.
No,
That's the
Like
I
a
problem.
lot
agree.
It's
of
a
a lot of
fact.
y'all
Like
don't
y'all
act like
can't
your
just
opinion
say
is not an opinion. Yeah, act like it's fact. It
keep
rubs people the
saying
wrong way.
I keep saying I think. I keep saying I think to
No.
even
I know the words
further
you're
validate.
using, but the
Yeah.
tone and like how you
no.
present
You
it
just keep saying
doesn't
it
match.
is corny, but it is corny.
I
But
know
it
I
is
keep
corny.
saying I think, and then even with me saying it, it's an implied opinion. Like by me, I don't have to infer by saying. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And then you have the nerve to throw in at the end, well, would I make a TikTok? Yo, you don't even have a kid. So God forbid when you do have one, picture some fucking stranger licking it in its head with a fucking two
And you
liter
can't
bottle of
forget
Pepsi.
True or she on your
I'm
I'm not
real.
own,
gonna lie.
boy.
I'm relating. I'm just relating it
The
to
fuck?
the. I'm relating it to
Wow.
the current
It's not even
situation.
9:30 a.m. Wow. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, buenos dias, bonjour.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my
Good
Whatever.
morning.
goodness.
Good morning.
Bitty bitty beachy.
I almost feel like we need to open the window and maybe like refresh, take a breath, right? Because it's not even 9:30.
Did y'all have your coffee this morning?
I've
Yeah.
tried to
That's
keep
a
Yeah.
a
fact. I had my coffee.
healthy
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. You know what?
Some of y'all are
And
just too
that's good.
goddamn judgmental and think that
And
you're better
that's
than people.
totally
That shit is
good.
disgusting.
So I'm sorry.
Just an
I
opinion.
don't want to cut in, but I do. I just want to kind of give my sorry for the background noise. The whites are really going off this morning, y'all. I'm so sorry, but they are
Wait,
having
you said the whites?
yeah in my office. I'm
Tell him to
sorry,
shut
y'all.
up,
Uh,
Lavita.
They
you just won Black History Month, so that's fine.
well, when you the only black up in the place for like 5 miles, then this is what it is.
You
But
went into the office today? This shit is nasty.
I know, but you know what? I didn't have far to go, and if I come in today, then I don't have to work tomorrow. But enough about
All
me.
right, salute, salute, salute.
Okay, so what I wanted to say was number one, um, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. I don't know him personally. Well. I don't have a.
Bitty bitty beachy.
Yeah, I didn't have. I so back.
You've been around him. You've been around
I've
him.
been
That's
around him. I've been around him professionally because I used to be an assistant wardrobe stylist for video and publication, right? So I did a video with Ja Rule and Irv Gotti long time ago. And those niggas were disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. They
Hold on,
stole
can you tell us
clothes.
what video?
No, I'm not gonna tell y'all.
Fuck, fuck.
Because it involves somebody else, and I just, child. Anyway, different time in my life. But
Just put it on me.
the point is that I think there's a couple of things that you guys were all saying that is not far from the truth, right? As far as you know it. So listen, Irv was such a huge contributor to the hip hop industry, more than just Murder Inc., more than just Ja Rule, as Maxwell mentioned, his early beginnings as a producer with his brother, and also doing a lot of work with Def Jam artists. The connectivity between DMX, Ja Rule, Jay Z. Back at that time, they used to do ciphers uptown, up in Mount Vernon. They used to those three used to rock heavy because they were all kind of coming through the Def Jam gates, with whether it be Def Jam or Def Jam affiliate, around the same time. And Irv had a lot to do with that. So, big contributor to the industry. Irv also did some really wonky shit, even to his own artists. I mean, just the other day, he was talking crazy about Ashanti, how telling how him and her was sleeping together, just his personal business, right? So everybody has opinions regarding Irv. Nonetheless, the man is dead, and I think there's a modicum of respect that you can have when someone is deceased. Now, if you choose to not have that because of your own personal endeavors or whatever you've been through with this person, that's your personal that's your personal beef, right? 50 and Irv had a personal relationship. I'm just an onlooker. Like, I'm just somebody who's enjoyed their work, but I don't know them personally. From as far as an opinion is concerned, 50 has always been like this. And we just said last night that he is an unscrupulous person. The man disowned his own kid. He does not have loyalty to anyone. Right? So looking for him to be this pillar of moral value, never gonna happen. And to be honest, most of those niggas don't have any morals, right? But to
Facts.
to to Seth's point, also, I do think that there is an aura. First of all, that whole premise. Listen, the Bible says, when I was a kid, I did kid things, and when I became an adult, I acted like one, right? In layman's terms. To me, I think that there is something to be said with the idea of this is just how a person is. That
Thank
there's
you.
no such thing. There's no such thing as this is just how a person is. I think the whole idea about life is the evolution of life and how much you want to get involved in that. Anything that isn't growing or changing is dead. It's literally dead, right? And
Can we provide
But
pushback
I
then,
want to
though?
know who gets to
Hold
dictate
on. Let me
what is
finish.
a
Let
what
her
is
finish.
good, what is
Finish.
positive from what is negative.
listen,
Oh,
listen,
okay.
I'm not here. That's the thing, Mara. To
Again,
your point, you are correct with that. You can go around and do whatever you want
do what you
because
want.
when it comes to who's going to pay for it, I'm not paying for your mistakes. I'm not paying for your wins. I'm not getting none of it. We are mutually exclusive here on this earth. Now, as far as opinions regarding, everybody's going to have opinions, right? But to me, right? And let's not even just say to me.
There is
No,
a different. The problem
well,
is you're not. You guys no, but you're
hold on.
not
You're
addressing what I said.
Hold on, ladies. I want to get everyone points across. So, what we gonna do, Lavita? We gonna let you land your plane because I have some heavy pushback for you. But we gonna let Moore go first, okay? So let's be on kind here, I guess. Sorry about that. Oh, my voice is terrible
I
today.
know you love a good mute, honey.
Be
Sorry.
muting the fuck out of
Hey,
people.
yep. We can see Nick. You're not providing much to this conversation, so just let
Yo,
that go.
Leave
Mike, I just
Nicholas
seen that shit, Mike.
alone.
I just seen
Lavita,
that shit you shared.
Okay, so this is
in the
my
spirit of
problem.
Irv Gotti, there's silence in women.
If I
Hold on. Did
say
y'all just
to
forget?
No,
Lavita, was you done landing
no,
your
no, no.
plane?
You said that Mara was going first, so
I know. I
she
said, are
was
you
No,
done landing your
after
plane
no,
you.
no,
first?
no, no, no. You know what? I mean,
Are you on the roadway?
no, no. Well, listen,
Runway?
listen. I'm in the air because ultimately, it doesn't matter to me what anybody's opinion is. I am not the orbiter of right or wrong. I have opinions about the way people live life. The medical professionals have opinions about anger and what wrath and anger and malice does to you physically. So I don't need to explain anything. You can talk to the lady about it. But that's just my opinion.
All right,
Thank
go
you,
ahead,
but
Miss
Lavita.
that
Moore.
you guys are saying beautiful speeches about nothing that I said. My
My
opinion is
point wasn't
if
to
I
address what you
say
said. My
if
point
I
was to
say
Okay.
to
address what I
Seth,
said.
no, but Seth, what I'm talking about specifically, and I said it with, and you guys keep dancing around it, is why do you get to determine what's corny?
I'm not determining
Because
what's
if I say
corny, Mara.
no, because
I'm not doing
if
that.
I
I'm
say you,
just
if I say that your
call me
behavior
corny
not
right
to
now.
post something, if I say that your behavior not to post something is corny, most of the people are going to
Cool.
say what?
I don't
No, what?
care. You're
But
asking me. I
there's
don't
no
care what
basis
other
for it.
people.
That's not the
I'm
point.
not.
There's no you're not making an argument. You're making a statement. And that's my problem. You
That's
guys
all I'm
don't
doing.
understand what an
We asked
argument
for
is from a
opinions.
statement. That is not it's not the same
I'm not
thing.
forming an
And this is when you don't
argument.
know how to use the mute mic. Come on.
I'm not forming an argument. I'm
My bad.
just
I was
saying
coughing. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh,
my.
No,
okay. So now
I'm
I
I
just
figured
have
you
to
was
saying
be
my
busy.
muted
opinion,
I
because
love.
figured you was
every
busy.
time people are on stage judging people and saying that people are corny and this, that, and the other, as opposed to sticking to the argument. I hear people throw in, "Oh,
We're
you're
not.
dumb for thinking that way. You're corny for this." Da, 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 da." Those words are attached to the person as opposed to your actual argument.
I
Stop
am
attacking
clear.
people for your argument.
Can I just
Okay,
step in? Can I step
Mara,
in for
can I
one
clear this
point?
up
But
real quick?
no,
Go
can I
ahead,
just step
Lavita.
in for 1 minute?
I would love to. I would love to.
So here's what I'm going to say. To Mara's point, there are certain adjectives when you are described, like when you're leading in, that could have a connotation or an air that you are looking down on those people for those behavior, as opposed to just saying that's not what I would choose to do.
Thank
When
you.
you start to describe it in ways of like it's stupid, it's corny, it doesn't have any value, then it's like I am looking down on you for what you're doing. But at this, ha,
It is
ha,
not what I would
I know,
choose to do because I believe
I know, I get it. But it's just to throw her to fade. I'm just gonna say that I do understand that premise, but at the same time, Mara, what he's saying is applicable to him. He is not saying that that's the way you need to move. He's saying that for him, he
And I'm not
he
saying that.
doesn't value that behavior, and it's not something that he would do.
And I'm
Yeah,
just pointing out his choice of words for me is not like I understand what he's trying to say, but I'm telling him he's being judgmental. He's not understanding what I'm trying to say to him about him being judgmental. I understood what he said. He's not understanding what I'm saying by the choice of words that he's choosing to use on the situation.
Seth, do you understand? Do you understand the word corny, baby?
ooh, Lavita,
Okay,
you
see,
tried
now
me.
you guys are again. You're
Lavita, you
laughing at
tried
this.
me.
You guys are
listen,
laughing at
man.
what I'm saying, and it's honestly it's ignorant.
Oh,
That's why
Listen,
I don't like coming.
Well,
You
that was
guys
just
All right, hold on. I'm not trying to be rude or mute y'all, but I'm not sure how much progress we making with this conversation. So if y'all would like to pivot to another conversation, I would appreciate it. You guys don't have to though, if y'all feel like there's more meat on this bone. But if you guys want to pivot to another conversation, we can. Just let me know whenever y'all ready, okay?
yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry, that was a double mute. I don't know
nah.
what's up with his app today, yo. It's usually better on
Good,
Tuesdays.
good discourse on this
I,
topic.
I'm
No,
so
in,
not into
no
calling people names,
intentions,
so he can
yeah,
have a
no
great day.
intentions on personal attacks. By my opinions, it was simply based off of
Yeah,
what
y'all
I
You're
know we don't
seen.
really give a
judgmental.
fuck about y'all
You're
opinions, right?
judgmental.
I just want to let y'all
That's
know.
all it
yeah,
is.
Y'all
yeah,
don't
yeah,
Oh,
really
I
give.
Mike.
thought the conversation was about
I just want to
opinions.
That's
let
what
y'all
happens
know for
when
the
Damn.
you're
most
born with
part,
I
silver
I
thought
don't
spoons in
really
your
give a
mouth.
fuck about y'all
Yeah.
opinions.
I thought so too, Seth, but
Well,
it
Yeah,
ain't.
well, well, well.
I'm confused.
You got to be
Uh,
able to have an opinion without internalizing what your actions would be. Like, take yourself out of the
Wait, that's
equation
not.
for a little bit.
They
yeah,
cannot
But
do
like,
that. They
I'm
can't
not.
do that. It's
Now
completely
see,
out of their capability.
Wait,
Hold on, you see it, Shay? Hold
whoa.
on,
Now
that's not how
see,
an
hold on.
when
opinion is
you do
formed.
that
Shogun, you're
now,
not helping me out today,
you're
buddy.
not a Shogun. Come on now.
no jumping, Miss Mara. Okay, people
Come
just don't
on,
like the back.
Shogun,
You
People.
got a
you're
99
Shogun, I
temperature.
don't know. Is it a jumping? You think so?
No, that I said that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
pivot,
Like
I
Mike.
people.
fuck
Mike,
with
let's
you. You
pivot.
might,
Let's pivot,
Lavita.
Mike.
I fuck with you.
It's
It
funny that
sounds a
I can
little
make my
jumpy.
argument and talk about something without saying that something is corny, something
Well, you
is
don't have to do that
people
in
are
this moment.
people are
Boy.
delusional because I don't believe in judging people, and that's all you people do. You and that.
All right, okay, Miss Moore. You was I know where you
Sounds like
I
you're
know what you
internalizing
did
it
at, and
now.
I promise to my mother's grave I don't want to mute you. Like that's not what I want to do. But I do think we should pivot off this conversation. I'm not sure if this crowd with this crowd of people right here can have a mature conversation because y'all are personalizing a lot. Y'all are using trigger words like corny, But I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all on the internet, so I think y'all corny anyway, myself included. But I do understand what Miss Moore is saying, bro. Like y'all got to stop trying to use trigger words and shit like that because again, y'all on the internet, y'all not in the streets, bro. So like most niggas is corny. All right, so let's pivot to that nigga 50 Cent said Big Little Meat's about to be on Love and Hip Hop. What y'all think about that?
I think it's fire. I think it's a great rebrand for Big Meech.
What?
As a corny nigga, I think that'd be fire.
I actually love it as well.
Wow, we might be all in agreement here. No pushback. That's what I like to hear. Group team, let's go.
Bro, he is not letting that little boy go to no love and hip hop. Stop it.
The space.
Why he added her to the beef? Like, what did she do? She probably just like
She always
get
looking
her
for new
mail in the
talent.
morning. Oh man,
All right, look, I'm gonna go ahead and chime in. Let's not forget, 50 did say, nigga, little nigga, your season, what season? Because remember, he posted the text message that Meech was saying fuck Ross, and he
What
was like,
season?
uh, yeah, because he was like, my Ross let his dad borrow some money into next season, and 50 was like, little nigga, what season?
Oh
So I
shit.
mean, yeah, let's not forget that. Come
Hold on,
on.
let's get into that. Let's get into that then. How y'all feel about basically Big Meats borrowing money from Ross? Do y'all think that's okay since Ross gave him the money? It's cool that he took the picture with, 50's one of
So,
50's biggest ops.
well, can I post it to you this way? So, whatever organization you work for, wherever you work, so another job now comes and says, "Hey, we'd love to give you a little side gig." They are your job's direct competitor, but you don't have a compete clause with your job. Do you not take the extra bread because your allegiance to where you work?
Love that question, Lavita. It doesn't portray to me. Let me double your question, Lavita. Let's say your kid, right? And I don't want to be so personal. Let's say your cousin. Let's just say a cousin or whatever, right? So I met you or whatnot. Say I own this entertainment company. I picked your cousin at the age of 17 through acting
What kind of
classes or what.
entertainment company? I want to be classy.
Okay, my bad. So I put your cousin in acting classes and I put him on a show that reaches millions of viewers and put money in his pocket, put money in your pocket, say you his manager or whatever. I'm feeding your family or whatnot. So that he turned his family fortunes around. You don't feel like if let's say Marcus, Mr. Marcus, I don't know why that came to my head, but Mr. Marcus is my biggest
Oh
op.
Lord, I'm in a bind,
Right,
Nate. That's
right.
what it
And,
sounds like.
and
Yeah.
you took a picture with my biggest op. You don't feel like you feel like I'm petty if I say yeah, since your auntie or whatnot took a picture with my
we
biggest
keep
op, hey, you
Mike,
can't
we
work here
keep
no more.
having this loyalty conversation. We keep having this loyalty because isn't that
Hey,
what this
real
is?
quick.
Mac about to kick us out.
Hey,
Yes, Mac.
I ain't about to put my hands on y'all yet. But nah, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to pay to pay the price for your family what they do. But in some cases, and who you fuck with, you get blowback. So this is just the blowback for what his father did.
I think you also not pointing out the fact that Meech knew how 50 was. So like if you knew this is how I am, I have showed you for 20 years, this is the type of person I am. What makes you think I would change? Like, so you went to take that money, my nigga, you could have went to a payday loan. You could have went to Young Jeezy asked for some money or some shit.
He could have asked
Nigga, you
50.
took some money from a nigga I don't fuck with. So yes, I'm gonna take it out on your son to affect y'all income. He's been like that for 20 years. I don't understand why he would
Yeah, that's
change.
why
What
you
if
shouldn't do business with the devil.
what if Ross knew how 50 was gonna react, and what if Ross was like, yeah, this is a fucking mastermind play. I'm about to fucking give the dude that I owe him some money because I use his name.
I'm sure
I'm
Ross
gonna
took
give
his baby mother shopping.
I'm gonna give
man, church,
50 took
church,
his baby mother shopping, right?
yo, church. If Ross really wanted to help him, he wouldn't have even taken
Whatever.
that
They're
picture.
both
He would have just did
disgusting.
him a solid, bro. The fact that he took that picture with him, you know what he was
He
doing,
knew
bro.
what
no,
he
but
He
was
added
that's my
that nigga
point.
to
doing.
that
No,
shit.
show. That's my point. What if Ross meticulously
No, you're right. I was agreeing with
yeah,
you. That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Can I pose a question? So I'm Big Meech. I'm just getting out of jail. I'm trying to get my life back together. I understand I got these big deals going. My son got this big deal going on with 50 Cent, and it's giving me some type of income. But what if he just had a desire to get his own bread? Is he wrong for that? Oh, he just ran for fucking with the ops.
I mean, he
He
gets his
only
own
ran
bread,
because it's
Mac,
the ops.
but you don't need to advertise that shit. Since when you got to do a photo op every time you get money from a
Wake
nigga?
it up.
Like, huh?
Bro, that nigga, hey, hold on, Rick. That nigga not that old, but I'm just saying that nigga didn't know what was going on. I think Rick Ross took advantage of that nigga like, wow. So that nigga wasn't around social media like that. That nigga probably just figured out what Facebook is.
Yeah, but you don't need
Nah,
social
them
media to
niggas be
know the
having
long
Facebook for
history
real,
of
gang.
how 50 Cent has crashed out on niggas. You don't need Instagram for that. And if you don't, then he's completely oblivious of life.
Man, 50 should have won. 50 should have won that nigga. That's what he should have did when he got in jail.
No, nobody
Nigga
needs
don't
to
fuck with
warn you to not
ops.
be with my op, nigga. You gonna find out the hard way.
I mean, listen, how much did Meech actually get from Ross? Do we know?
I'm hoping it's a
Nah,
lot.
Ross ain't put
I
it
hope
in
it was
the
worth
IG
it.
post yet. He
Because I
probably,
mean,
I hope that shit was worth
so
it.
let me ask y'all, how much would be a good amount? Like if Ross gave him 150, you think that's enough?
I'm not fucking up my son's bread, so it wouldn't
Any
be enough for
any
me.
Well, it depends.
Miss Levita, any money he got from Ross, how much is he not gonna get from 50? Does it is that
No,
exceed that
and
in future earnings?
I
I
don't
I
know.
also
It
want
depends on how much 50 was paying him. I mean, I
I
get.
also want
Go ahead.
I also want to put this out there. I don't know if you guys know the story, but the dude that was working on the African dude, he became a singer, Rotani or something like that. I forget his name, but
Rotimi.
Rotimi, yeah.
Rotini,
Hmm.
Rotini. So 50 Cent and Rotini, they created a fake beef. So 50 called
Yes.
Rotini, 50 called Rotini and was like, yo, I'm gonna tell them that it's pretty much over for you. I ain't fucking with you. And Rotini was like, yo, show, bro, you sure you want to do that? Like, I don't got no bread right now. Like, yo, this shit might fuck it up. Like, I don't know if you want to do that, but he went with 50's word. He went with 50's word, and the motherfucker's a millionaire right now. 50 he knows how to create beefs. He knows exactly how to move in this industry. He's been doing it for a very long time. And I mean, we just got to take everything he says with a grain of salt because
It,
nobody really knows how he's
well
moving.
said. Because to be honest with you, 50's the type of nigga that would set Ross up to get money and then be like, aha, we made that nigga give us money. You know, like 50 is
Now you work for me type shit.
right. Listen, 50 is an unscrupulous, evil genius. Nothing about anything that he does is serious to me. I'm sorry. Like, he trolls wherever he needs to, he trolls us all the time. But in the background, people that I know say he is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in real life. He is always doing favors for people, always giving money to charities. There's a school in the Bronx, right here in the Northeast Bronx, that I know for a fact 50 Cent gave $150,000 to last school year. So I'm
This is
sorry. I don't,
this is my point. Yeah.
I don't, I pay him dust.
You got to take it with a grain
I
of
mean,
salt, and you got to understand that his internet persona, he has to live up to that persona. It may not even be him running his social media page, but whoever's running it, or it could be him. I don't. That's neither here or there. What I'm saying is, he has to be consistent in who that internet persona is. People go to the page just for bullshit like this. So he has to be consistent in that lane. That's not who he is as a person, maybe or maybe not. We don't know. All
I
I'm
think there's
saying is,
levels to it.
yeah, that's
Church.
all.
I think he's leveraging this. He's mad at him, but at the same time, I think he's smart enough as a businessman to assess it to see, okay, can I make more money off of just cutting him off? Or can I just use this as a launching pad for some new content? He do both at the same
He
time. He
does.
don't make money off the beef. He don't waste his time with niggas. That back and forth, he made somebody bought a T-shirt. He cut a deal and said, "Hey, look at the algorithm of people looking at me. I can still garner attention." You got to be careful when you beefing with him, bro. He's
And
different.
listen, let
Hey,
me tell
I
you
was
something. 50, these guys are working on contracts. Contracts have to be honored. I'm sure they're not just coming there every day with no contracts and lawyers. Listen, 50 Cent, don't waste too much time studying him cuz he's crazy.
and somebody told me the back channel. I don't want to put that person out there, but they said that 50 got a whole bunch of shit coming to Tubi, and I ain't know about that shit. Like, so he gonna use
I
the
know he
actor
was
to
trying to sever his deal with, is that Showtime or wherever
stars,
Stars. Yes.
stars.
Yeah, he was trying to sever his deal with them. I don't know whatever happened with that cuz contractually he owed them a whole bunch of shows, but I do know that he is working on that film lot down in Shreveport or wherever he's working on it. He's got a lot of independent stuff coming. He's got a lot of major movies coming. He's got a lot of sports deals coming. He's still involved in the food and beverage industry. Child, please.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Meeks basically fucked up his play. He probably could have got in with 50, got his bread
No,
back
he
up.
didn't, bro. He'll
Did
still
it.
gonna. They're still gonna be on the show, bro.
Okay.
And do
Church
you
is
know
not bad.
and do you know how much buzz this picks up for the next season? Will he or won't he be on the show?
Well, that
Everybody's
last
going to
season was
want to know.
trash, so it better be some buzz.
Uh, all of the seasons are trash if we're going to
Levita,
be
watch your mouth,
honest.
please.
Yeah. It's just this last one. The first two was good. Don't
Child,
do
it
that
ain't
no
nothing
more.
but a black telenovela.
This is the
I'm
controversy
so
to get
disappointed.
people. This is the controversy off the show to get people back to the show, though. This controversy, is he gonna be on the show? Did Meech fuck up? You know what I'm saying? This little off the show controversy will bring viewers back in my opinion,
I
just to
like
see
how
if
you
people
say
can
my
view him.
opinion, but you know your opinion's right.
So the next season of
Yeah,
BMF
shut
is
up,
coming
bro.
out soon,
Yo,
guys.
You
yo,
know what,
church. How
Mike?
are people reacting
You
in New
know what,
York?
Mike? In my opinion, I think that this is just going to bring people back to the show. In my opinion, that's all I'm saying.
I'm not going.
Church. How are people?
I'm not.
Church. How are people reacting in New York that
I'm
you
not
see?
going. I'm not going to hold you. I only been outside to take my baby to school, and I came back to the house. It's snowy outside. This shit just happened. I haven't had a chance to see the reaction of people yet. This shit just happened.
You snowed
So,
in?
we're not snowed in, but it's just icy. It's You don't want to drive. You don't want to be outside right now if you don't have to.
Eh.
That's how it is out here. That's how it
No,
is.
it ain't no snow out
We're
here.
Oh, so you going
expecting
through seasonal
10
depression?
centimeter
It's
snowstorm
icy. It's
starting at
icy as
noon.
fuck though.
40
It's like
degrees.
it snowed last night, and then it's below freezing. So all of that snow is just turning into ice and shit like that. So it's pretty
Shout
nasty
out
out
to
right
everybody who has a cuddle buddy. Fuck y'all.
now.
I'm sure you got a
It's good.
roll.
Can I give a shout
I would.
out, man? Shout out to the women who said niggas ain't shit all year, but asked for Valentine's Days parties,
Showtime.
man. Shout
Mind
out
your
to you.
business. Mind your business, Showtime, okay?
Yeah, my
Mind
favorite
the
people.
business that pay you. How about that?
I will, but I love y'all, man. Shout out to you, yes, sir.
I mean, hello. Who's going to pay for my Cowboy Carter tickets? Hello.
I hear you, but y'all should be nicer at least from the fall
I
to
am.
Stop calling
the
it
spring,
big
I
at
ass
least.
am.
tickets,
I
and maybe
I am
niggas will
pretending to be
do something for
nice.
y'all.
God,
Wait, is special an insult or is it a compliment? When you say y'all special, what does that mean exactly?
that we ride the short yellow bus.
Right. No, I'm asking. I'm asking Show. He said it.
Listen, man, I mean it as misogynistic as possible, honestly.
All
You can
right,
take that how you
salute.
want. Shout out to the Miami boys, man.
All right, Mike. Ain't no more meat on that bone, man. Go ahead, do your thing, Mike.
I
Oh,
mean, I just was curious to know. I know this. I know, first of all, I know people like church. They don't want to ever be vulnerable on the space, so I get it. But did you guys have
what are you
Valentine's Day
talking about?
plans?
Why you do that, bro? I've been
I
vulnerable
just I
plenty
just
of
know how you
times.
is, so I don't want to ask you a
I've
question. I
been
know you're gonna be
vulnerable
on
plenty
space.
of times on space, bro. What are you talking
Not
about?
around me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
I
mute up,
didn't tell
sir.
you. I didn't tell you about the story where I got fucking three guards pulled and fucking messed my face mask up on a
Yo,
football field.
all your stories are violent. Like I just like that's not
I
totally
hear
Nah,
that
violent.
shit.
this
They be
nigga
fake.
stories,
I
this
think
nigga
they
sound
be
like James
fake.
Bond.
They be all fake.
All right.
I'm not gonna say your stories be saying. I'm just gonna say like they all be like with violence. I mean, y'all speaking of growth and stuff.
No,
Like,
I was just talking about vulnerability to my BM this morning. I was just talking about brought up the vulnerability thing.
how was that conversation? If you don't mind that I ask.
Uh, I don't show nah, you might be right. I don't show vulnerability too often, but when I do, good things tend to happen afterwards.
I had a question for the folks that got kids, right? So
Oh
like, if
boy, this
y'all,
should be fun.
why do y'all always, if y'all dating y'all like BM or whatever, why don't y'all just say, hey, my girlfriend or this and that? Why y'all always refer to them as y'all BMs?
I can't relate. I never dated my BM, so somebody else.
Because we're not married, it's complicated, it's a situation, and sometimes that's not my girl.
But I'm saying when come on, man, when she your girl.
I refer to my kids as their father, the father of my kids.
Yeah,
I only say
it's
But
not
I'm
my
BM
saying like
girl.
when
these
y'all
days when I'm on
together, why
here
y'all just
because
don't say, hey, this is my boyfriend. This is like. Yeah, this is.
Oh, I
compli-
would never introduce him as my kid's father. That was if that's
it's
what.
complicated. It's a lot of situationships. It's a lot of stuff going on, and you don't want to tie somebody down, especially
But
if.
y'all be living with
Hold
these
on,
people
yo,
though
bro.
too.
But hold on, I think it depends
You
where
don't
they're
live.
at. If you're talking to a kid's teacher, you're gonna say kid's mother. You're not gonna say baby mom. When you're outside, you're gonna say baby moms. Or you talking to your man. It depends where you're at.
And it depends on like how you speak too. Oh, some people don't use baby mom, but I get what you're saying. You're saying if you and your kid's mom live together, why do y'all be out here caping saying that y'all not boyfriend and girlfriend? Is that your question?
Yeah, or y'all don't even like even when y'all together and y'all good, y'all still be referring to them as y'all baby
It's
moms
almost like
or
y'all are not even
baby
claiming
daddies.
each other. Y'all are just claiming the kid
Yeah,
together.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
it, and that should be
that's
bad
exactly
weird.
what it is though. Because I mean, we're not married. I didn't put like unfortunate.
But
Not
you
to say
live with her and you still be with her though.
not. I mean, yeah and no. Yes and no.
These niggas be looking for a roommate. I'm done.
Man, you come
No.
off as very judgmental. I'm not gonna lie, Nick.
Yeah,
But I
that's
mean, I
nasty,
can't relate
Nick.
to that
That's
situation.
nasty, Nick. I mean,
Wait, how is that
He's
nasty?
life,
he's they.
You can
everybody's
leave
He's
her
life
they.
can't be
out.
as perfect as yours, Nick. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god, y'all is crazy.
No, you
And like,
started it,
You
nigga.
did bring up the
Everybody's
no,
life.
question.
because no, because it's like, why
I
don't y'all just
understood what
claim
you were
these
saying,
women?
Nick, and it is true. Don't
Why don't y'all just claim these women that y'all are dating? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know
Ain't
if
no.
but you know what, Nick? I don't know if it's like a not claim thing as much as it's almost like this person has now gone from being just my girlfriend. Now she is the mother of my kids. So it's like, I'm not going to say anymore, oh, this is my girlfriend. This is my kid's mom. Like we share this value together. Maybe it's something like that. Or maybe they don't want you to be their girlfriend anymore. Maybe they just now want you to be their baby moms. I don't know.
There's more respect. There's more respect than this is the mother of my child. You're right, Vita. There's more respect than
Is it a
this
job
is.
promotion?
Yeah. It's 18. You good for 18 years.
That's what Kanye said. Speaking of
What you
Kanye,
got?
we gonna get to Bow Wow here. What do y'all? Is can we officially cancel Bow Wow?
Wasn't you talking about the domestic
Hold on,
dispute
Damn,
thing?
who
damn,
playing
who
that
got us
music in
on
the
the yacht?
background?
Who
That's a
got us on
vibe.
the yacht?
That's a
Who got
vibe.
us on the yacht? Who got us on the yacht? Al.
Oh, that's me. My bad. I'm mute up.
Nah, keep playing it.
Why? But why? What's all right? Bow Wow's interrogation footage surfaces from 2019. You trying to cancel him from 2019?
Wrong is
Um,
wrong.
I didn't see the whole thing. It looked like he got fucked up though. But again, I'm just looking from first person, like from the first view.
Yeah, what we supposed to be seeing? I didn't see no action. Who hit who first? It like he got fucked up, Mike.
It do.
I mean, I wouldn't call Bow Wow a fighter, but I don't know what his hands are. But I mean,
Why should he get canceled though? Why would you open the conversation like should we or can we cancel Bow Wow now?
because it looks like it was a domestic. Hold on, let me read the actual article. Give me
And
one
look
second.
at the pictures too. Because I mean, it doesn't look like he's been canceled. And what the hell is Bow Wow doing now anyway?
Boward is probably not doing too much outside, but he's a legend, so yeah.
Yeah, Bow Wow is definitely a legend. So is Soldier Boy.
Definitely Soldier Boy.
So is Ray J.
He had y'all
One
kissing. He had
thousand
y'all kissing
percent
through the
Ray J.
phone.
Ray J.
No, Ray J ain't no legend.
No, yeah, no. Ray
Ray
J's
J.
actually Ray
Ray J's the
J's
reason all this shit
Ray
happened, nigga.
J's
What you talking about,
actually an
nigga?
icon. You're right.
Ray J, your cousin, Shogun or
Ray J
something?
the nucleus, nigga.
No, Ray J ain't no legend, bro. We can't give everybody a legend.
No. You got to
No,
do
you're right. You're right.
your
He is
homework.
an
You
icon.
got to do your homework.
He is an
You got to
icon.
do your homework, Mike.
He's an icon, Mike. I'm sorry to tell you. And Ray J made the indestructible glasses. I don't know if you know that.
I know he made those Raycons too, and he claimed he made Kim K as well, but Kim K made herself. So shout out to Kim.
It's
I don't know. He might
indestructible.
have helped her because she wasn't doing too much in that video. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you watched that video?
Who didn't?
Research.
Who didn't watch the video?
Research purposes only.
Fuck out of here, lying asses. Yo, it's too early to be lying.
Never mind. I don't think
It's
he
never
actually
too
started
early.
the fight. Apparently, a lot of the articles I'm reading, they had a domestic dispute where he got beat up. So maybe we can't win. Bow Wow should be good. All right, do better, young man.
Let me
Got beat
hold
up.
you down.
In my arms, in my mind, all the time. I wanna. That's my shit. Y'all remember the fucking dance that they did?
No, won't you take a
Everybody,
video and show
everybody
us?
just had a mind picture of the fucking the with the coat, like he was closing his coat. That was my shit. Anyway, fuck yeah.
Kanye, 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 Kanye.
Peter, why I
Hey,
had you here? I'm not in the spirit to do today. But when did you want to do the Valentine's Day room so we can find these people love?
I've been doing.
I got a lot of women that want to
I
join.
know, but I've been doing the research, and I don't know that we have a lot to offer these girls.
Y'all doing a matchmaking room?
Hold on, hold on. When you say research, are you talking about the man? Because there's a lot of high value men in the space
We
right
can we
now.
talk. Can we talk in the back channels regarding?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, this shit is gonna be classic. I'm gonna have my popcorn ready. When y'all doing it? On the 14th or the
we,
13th?
Nah, you gotta do it like the. Damn, that's a good question, Church. When is the 14th? What's today?
Friday. It's a
that's next
Friday.
Friday.
Oh, okay. We got some time.
We
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 got some
have a
time.
little time, but honestly, again, I need to see these girls you talking about because I don't know. The niggas ain't giving.
Oh, I got about 4 or 5 girls that said they would like to participate. So, and they're looking for love.
So what's the premise of the room? How are you guys gonna conduct it, or is that to be determined?
You can't live with your baby mom, nigga.
All right, dude. What's
All right.
like
Yo,
like
Nick,
what's
Nick,
sticking
Nick.
Nick,
you?
Nick. Yo, Nick. Yo, go drink some fucking coffee, Nick. Go drink some
Are we
coffee.
good? Are we good, church?
I don't live with my baby mom, so evidently I'm good. Are you?
No, I don't got no kids, nigga. So yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, and I don't live with my baby mom, nigga. I live by myself. Me and my baby girl, nigga. Fuck out of here. And drink some coffee, nigga.
Wow, that took a turn.
Was that a joke?
Yo, I
Joke?
can't wait till Nick have a
So
kid,
wait,
boy.
Lavita, why you putting smut on our jackets, man?
Wait a minute, hour? What happened?
I'm
Who said
I'm just
that?
saying the single fellas that be on spaces. You like I
Oh, you trying to participate or what?
no,
Oh, okay, well then, what you worried about it for?
Can I nominate a man that I
cause
think that would be great
I
for
still
y'all,
got to
ladies?
speak up for men. Like you can't be disparaging us like this.
Mm.
Now, what would make?
I think you got some bad research too, Lavita. These some good men in here.
All right, Mike. What does back channels? What does a backdoor Betty mean to you, Mike?
Hey
What
now.
Hello.
Yeah,
the
we're
hell
gonna
is
we're
a
gonna we're gonna
backdoor
need.
Betty?
A
What?
what?
Hey now.
What the fuck is
Hey
that?
now. Hey
Yeah,
now.
I think we're gonna need Mike to edit to audit really the your research to make sure
Maybe
everything's
edit too.
lined
I
up.
don't know.
Mm, edit. Oh shit.
Hey now. Talking about
Okay, this it for the show, y'all. We out. We gone.
Hey,
I'll
yeah,
follow each other.
I
Y'all
need to
talk
get
to
something
us,
for
the
my
back
voice,
channels.
yo. My
Y'all do what y'all gotta do.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Work getting difficult.